to stand on a bed in a rectory, stripped naked, and pose as Christ on the cross for the priests. They took photos of their victim, adding them to a collection of child pornography which they produced and shared on church grounds. One priest, Father Raymond Lukac, impregnated a 17-year-old girl, forged another pastor's signature on a marriage certificate, then divorced the girl shortly after she gave birth. Despite having sex with a minor, fathering a child, and being married and divorced, Father Lukac was allowed to stay in ministry while the diocese sought a benevolent bishop in another state willing to take the predator, hiding him from justice. Predators in every diocese weaponized the Catholic faith and used it as a tool of their abuse. Father William Presley gave a boy sedatives to relax him before his abuse, then told him it was okay because he was a priest. Father Edmund Perico told altar boys not to wear any clothing underneath their cassocks because God didn't want clothes on their skin as they served Mass. Father Robert Moslener groomed his middle school students for oral sex by telling them how Mary had to lick Jesus clean after he was born. Father Arthur Long told his young victim as he pressured her to have sex, God wants us to express our love for each other in this way. Father Ed Graff told a 7th grader he abused that what they were doing was okay because the priest was an instrument of God. Monsignor Thomas Benestad made a 9-year-old give him oral sex, then rinsed the boy's mouth out with holy water to purify him. These children, surrounded by adults enabling their abuse, were taught that this abuse was not only normal, but that it was holy. In each diocese, the bishops had the key to the secret archives, which contained both allegations and admissions of the abuse and the cover-up. Over 1,000 child victims were identified by our investigation, though the grand jury notes that they believe that number was in the thousands. As the report reads, we should emphasize that while the list of priests is long, we don't think we got them all. We feel certain that many victims never came forward and that the diocese did not create written records every single time they heard something about abuse, the grand jurors wrote.